on ley lines. And in the bottom left we do have classic, and the top right it is liquids cure. So yeah, Hero could have also just pushed out on the map and tried to control the game from there and go for a 4 base setup, but he was already behind in bases, like 2 bases down, right? And that's where he decided that he needs to deal some damage, and he was pocketing so much storm energy. He had 8 High Templars accumulating just so many storms, so he felt extremely powerful. He never really lost those immortals. That were the finals, by the way, of that KSL. And that best of 5. The setup for this cup is, I think, best of 3 until the finals is going to be a best of 5. But yeah, so coming back to that game, what was it, man? Yeah, Rogue already had 5 bases. It wasn't up and running, but the 5th base was already there. So whenever Rogue gets a breather, he can kind of just saturate that. But I think how Hero read the game was basically after his attack, which was kind of defended well enough by Rogue. He saw the army composition by Rogue, and I think his read was basically like, okay, I forced a bunch of units. I forced really heavy commitment to Roach and Hydra, and he barely defended this. And he has a big army now, but he doesn't have a developed tech, so he's quite far away from Lurkers. And I'm already on the way to Storm. And that's where he's decided basically, okay, I can probably kill a base before you get your Lurkers out. And I think he just, you know, not getting only a base, he just killed the man, essentially, is what happened there. I mean, at the worst case, he gets a base, he pulls back, he goes for a 4th base, and then it's gonna be 4 base wins 4 base setup, right? That's the game plan there. But if he can get the kill, of course, why not? Oh, Cure, yeah, nice micro. Oh, he's gonna lose a Reaper to a Sentry! What happened? What happened? Does the Reaper have shields now? So the Sentry does bonus damage. The most powerful Sentry in the early game, yeah. Classic. Has he already won this series? When is the last time you have seen a Sentry kill an early Reaper? I might dare to say never. Maybe Wings of Liberty when the Sentry still had 8 damage. Now, Hallucination coming in, having a nice look at the base here. Widowmine drop is gonna be the plan by Cure. That this is a Stargate commitment is already scouted by Classic, so gonna have some nice information already. Going into Phoenix, it's gonna be a good counter against the Widowmine drop. Delaying this bunker by quite a bit. We're also seeing the Widowmine, yeah, he knows everything. The Sentry and the Stalker combination already doing so much with so little here. Gaining so much information, denying so much information for the opponent. He's repairing that Widowmine, that's very cute. Alien scouting around a little bit, and Blast from the Past, Phoenix Colossi. There we go. Stalker's gonna chase away the Hellion. Still staying alive though. Medivac is already boosting a little bit far away from the base. Not sure if I'm a fan. He wants to go there as fast as possible, but he's gonna get caught by this Stalker. Classic was already waiting in position. Now he knows the angle. This is coming in, and remember he has those Phoenixes. He's gonna show them now. That's a failed drop. Oh my god, Cure. The Reaper didn't make it easier, did it? Ooh. And he doesn't even fall into the lava. Even fails that. Man, Cure is not looking good in this series so far. Oh boy. What? Oh, okay. I misclicked there. For a second I thought he was producing another factory. Okay. But yeah, no 3rd base on the way. No upgrades started yet. The investment completely failing. On the other side, we do already have 3 bases about to be up and running. Robotics Bay. about to finish up, and then we're gonna go into those immortals. First, Colossi. First immortal about to pop here as well. And Phoenix is starting the harassment. Already torturing these SCVs, trying to build the barracks. He's gonna lose maybe a Phoenix here. Yep, at least that's a little bit of a lucky catch here for Cure. Cyclone really paying for itself. Let's see, and the thermal lance started up here any second. There we go. Stim combat shield, Raven man. Remember when the Raven used to be a powerful unit? Now it can harass. And detect, I guess. But there's no creep here. Oh, wait. Oh no, it's ley lines, it's not amygdala. So yeah, there's no creep here. The turret is gonna zone out these Phoenixes, but there's still a spot they can actually harass the refinery workers there. Only 4 Phoenixes, never remade that one he lost, so he's like, he's fine, he's like, alright, whatever. Not gonna utilize them too much anyways. He loses an observer here into the woods. As you can see, there's the rest of the thing. Remains. Raven, Marine, well, Marauder, Combat Shield, no concussive. Is he gonna remember concussive now? Like, click it. Because you have already 4 Marauders in there. You want to have concussive. There we go. That's a good one. It's a good tech. Oh my god, he loses another SCV building with command center, man. Classic. And then he recalls. He's like, oh wait, I need to defend. There's no disables, by the way, so the Raven is actually not that powerful against these Colossi. This push is not really working because force fields are completely shredding the army here in combination with those 2 Colossi. One tank is gonna die very fast to that Immortal. Oh my god, Protoss is just killing. Ugh. Even the Phoenix are sniping that last medevac. Is he gonna... Cure's just gonna GG. I think Terran looks good here. Little did you know, little did you know. You were so wrong. Oh boy. Terran got dismantled. I mean, it also came down to that execution for the push, and honestly, I think if you go into a Raven in a TVP, please get that interference matrix. Because if your opponent goes for Colossi, you can just disable 2 and then you'll have a field day. Because they can't do anything anymore. But yeah, I guess Kyo didn't do it and he had to pay the price. Classic, making some money there in the last game. Already up 1-0. And Kyo not looking so hot. I hope he can bring his what is it called? His skill, which is permanent and not the form he showed in the last game. Because that was not a great form. Piling coming up here. Gateway, of course. What else? Barracks. Refinery. So, the only question is, what is this probe doing? He's looking for proxy Marauder or proxy Reaper. And the other question is, are you going to play double gas or is this going to be a Reaper expand? It looks like a Reaper expand to me. Classic being a little bit afraid of that Cure proxy magic. He's been looking for quite some spots. By the way, this would be a spot he hasn't checked in his natural. Or up here at that weird third. And on this map, we by the way have creep. These structures are placed on creep, the overmind, and it's bleeding out basically. But if you should be able to save those if you are Zerg and place like creep there. So they shouldn't die. I'm not sure though. I haven't tested it yet. Really want to check that one, but I haven't. The probe's gonna come and harass that worker building the command center. Can he get that SCV? Can Cure continue on producing this structure. He's not going to show the marine, interestingly enough. He's going to keep it at home. So he does not... Classic does not know that there's no Reaper, actually. That means faster reactor. Now, usually what we see is a lot of marine production with this. And we see like a drop with marines and a cyclone. Something like that. But you can of course also play this differently. He could use this, for example, for mass Widowmine production or Hellions. But if it's with Hellions, you usually do see an engineering bay block to try and force that natural or the first expansion on a third base location. So I'm kind of expecting just a bunch of Marines here. Oh wait, he's actually going for the Hellions. He could do a Hellion drop, of course. That's also something you could do. By the way, Twilight Council here for our Protoss player. And he's proxying a pylon already, and this might be something aggressive. And as cool as a Hellion drop is, it's actually not good at defending against gateway units, and that's exactly what we have here. Only one gate though. The Dark Shrine. Apparently Hellions are good enough against the depth, so... because they are light, and I think Hellions have a bonus against light, yeah. 14 damage. Dark Shrine. Okay, so... chances are Q is dead, and he doesn't know it yet. But maybe he goes for another Raven, we'll have to wait and see. That would be a good play for him. He did get a Raven after the medevac last game, so... Tac Lab is in position. Are you gonna float? Oh, this could be a make it or break it situation here for him. Is he gonna start stim? Oh, he's gonna get a Tac Lab on the starboard, so it could be still good. Whoa, that's a weird message. Very squarey. The Donk Shrine. That's the DT, I guess, yeah. How it looks. So this is how many gates? 3 gate, Blink, and a Dark Shrine. He's gonna have 2 available for DT warp-ins. And how many scans do we have? 1 and 0. He's gonna have that Raven though. I don't think the Dark Shrine is gonna do much. Widow Mines. What can they do? They have 4. Oh, I thought he would have that shot. He's just denying mining here for like ever. This is so funny, man. This is so funny. Oh, he gets a Stalker. So DT is here. DT is here, but Raven is also here. How did that get past the Raven? So 5 against 6 workers so far, and still units falling in the Terran base, but now the Raven's here, the Marines are there, and the tank is gonna seal the deal against that DT. It shoots him off that cliff. If you saw it correctly, the corpse did fall over. Fell off that platform. Medevac did pick up 2 of those. And I think still all in all, like 9 workers are a little bit more powerful than 5. So I like my chances on saying that Classic is a little bit ahead here. Also has still 1 DT alive. And he has this proxy location, which could be useful for a follow-up attack. High Templar Archive here. Still very gateway light. 3 gates only. Going into the third base. Blink about to finish up here. To try and play some drop defense. But that being said, he only has 5 Stalkers, so he's not really massing up an army yet. He's just scouting with that DT, man. It's one of those guys with the dagger. If you would be a DT, what would you like to have? The scythe or the dagger? It would have to be one. I'm actually not sure, but I feel like a scythe is kind of cooler. Then again, practically, the dagger would be more, like, better, right? Because you can squeeze yourself through small areas and stuff like that. Not sure. Alright, Medevac. Coming in again, but Stoker's already in position. Oh, he saw that. He saw that with the pylon. It's like, you dare come in. Now the issue though is, the Raven, as good as it is against those CTs, now it has to be at home. And he can't utilize it for harassment, so he's just stacking up energy. And it doesn't really do anything with it. And whenever those High Templars are gonna be there, they have this fancy spell called Feedback that destroys all of the energy and makes it permanent damage. It means the Raven is gonna be at 40 health. There we go. A couple of Widow Mines. Now he wants to utilize the Stalker Blink cooldown, but he blinked down, now he has to wait. There we go. Perfect defense. But he does reveal the High Templar there on the high ground. Now double drop is gonna come on here. And the Raven did just find the DT. It found it! Can he get it? Can it get away? Can he get it? Oh, he gets the DT! And it warps home into the Kala. Raven insta counters the DT. Indeed, but the DT actually did a lot of damage, right? It hit. They killed like 9 workers and he saved one of the DTs until just now. A Ghost Academy to complement this wall. Third base up here on the high ground. Barracks number 4 and 5 on the way here. Terran is starting to look like an actual Terran player. Now, drop defense, already in play. Double feedback might be the play here. A little bit too late though, only on one of them. Decides for a storm. Not really hitting too many units though. But the reinforcements are already here, man. Those zealots, they are hungry. And another storm here, killing one of those medevacs. The rest is gonna get evacuated. One Marauder had to die because this Red Marine needed to be inside. Hey all, thanks for the stream. Hey mate, hope you're doing good, hope you're enjoying yourself. I think at this point we're mostly left over with the rest of the lurkers we got from Matosis. But it's a lot of lurkers, so I'm always very much appreciated. Thank you everybody for sticking around, of course also the non-lurkers. And we are in the last game of the day, I'm afraid. I have to run very soon here, but probably get to finish this one up. That's a big amount of zealots. That's 4 High Templars with probably a bunch of energy. How many ghosts do we have on the field? It's only 1. He has 1 EMP. And 4 High Templars to hit. Oh. What is gonna happen? Is the Widow Mine gonna save the day in combination with the turret? No, it does not seem like that's the case. 2 High Templars coming in there. First EMP is gonna hit both of them, but not before one storm lands. Now we still have a bunch of storm energy here, but most of the zealots have been dealt with. Is this still gonna be a powerful attack here? He needs more reinforcements. That Warp Prism is so low, if he just snipes that, he has to evacuate his low ground though from the natural, dropping into, oh, those storms up there. Oh my god, he has to drop into his own main base. Now he's exposing his third base a little bit. Q completely disjointed with his armies. Now he has the potential for a flank, but another great storm here on top of those zealots. Eating a lot of damage there to both armies. Now Classic, can he break Cure? He already dealt enough damage, it seems like, killing 32 workers. He lost the bulk of his army though. 2 Archons are gonna fall here. Can Cure muster a counterattack? Or is the damage already dealt? Still Zealots dealing more and more damage here. +1. Zealots still killing those SCVs a little bit slowly, I have to say. Armor upgrades really helping them. Now what is Cure doing? Cure, I think he lost most of the medevacs, so only has 2, the ones that popped just now. So he couldn't really heal up his army, so no big counterattack potential. And Classic is sitting at 4 bases at this point. He's sitting at 67 workers. He needs 2 more to make it a very nice number. Colossi are out now. Colossus number 2 about to join the field. Do have the Colossi range coming online, but that still needs a little bit. But he has, again, his Templars. Getting up some energy. No ghosts with this attack. This attack hits before ghosts, so Storm is gonna be huge. Yeah, Kyo says GG. There he goes. He doesn't even give us the engagement. What a man, man. That Cure dude. I don't like him anymore. Doesn't even let us see how his army dies.